देखो, so we were basically studying the slicing operation. Okay, so slicing operation basically works over a sequence. A sequence can be a string, a sequence can be a tuple, a sequence can be a list. Okay, for all these sequences we can apply a slicing operation. Okay, so what is slicing? We have already studied in our last class that what is slicing, and we have already seen many examples of slicing in our last class. Okay, so slicing क्या होती है, कैसे वर्क करती है, इसके बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल हम लास्ट क्लास में देख चुके हैं. टुडे ऑल्सो वी विल कंटिन्यू द स्लाइसिंग, वी विल सी मोर एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ स्लाइसिंग. ठीक. So let us see what is the slicing. Slicing is basically used like this. We use a square bracket, and inside square brackets basically we pass three arguments. The first is start, and then we use a colon, and then we use stop, and then we use step. So basically this is how we use a slicing: a square bracket, then a start, colon, stop, colon, and step. Okay, so basically this is the first form of slicing, and then we have another form of slicing, and that basically start and colon stop. Okay, so basically we can omit this third value, that is the step, and once we omit this third value, so basically by default the step value will be 1. Okay, so basically these are two forms to apply slicing over any sequence, whether a string or a list or a tuple. So basically we will see examples of a list here. So you can use any of the form, but this form, basically in this form the default value of a step will be 1, and you will not be able to change that default value step. Okay, but yeah, in that case if we want to change the default value of a step, then we can use this form of slicing also. So basically these are two forms of slicing. Now let us see some examples of a slicing. Suppose I am given a list, and the list is like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So suppose this is my list. What are the indexes of this list? The indexes are itself 0, 1, 2, 3. So what are the indexes? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically I have taken a list like this, so that I need not to write the indexes in a separate line. Okay, so basically I now remove this index line because this is the same as the original list. Okay, so that's why I have chosen this type of list, so that I need not to write indexes. So basically indexes of this strings are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of this list are. Now suppose I am given a question, that is one question. Okay, now I will explain many questions here. Okay, we will see several examples here, but I will modify the same problem. Okay, I will modify the same diagram. You have to basically write each example separately. Okay, so I will change only this example, but you are required to write, you are supposed to write every example separately. Okay, so start with me, take first example and write this, then again take second example, then again write this, take third example, then again write this. Okay, I am not going to write again and again, but you are supposed to write again and again. Okay, so let us see the first example. Suppose this is my sequence 2 to 7, then what will be the answer? Okay, so basically this is same as, so this form is basically same as this 2, 7, and the default value of step is 1. So both of these are same thing, both of these are same thing. Okay, so basically this is the second form and this is the first form. In the second form the default value of step will be 1, and we can omit that or we can avoid that. So here I am not using a step value, so by default step value will be 1. So basically both of these are same thing. Now let us see what will be the output here. So start value is 2, so this is basically our start. Okay, and the stop is 7. Stop is 7, this is stop. Okay, and the step value is 1. Okay, step is 1. So what should I do? Start from here, take step as 1. Okay, So step is 1, so that is one step, and again one step, again one step, again one step, and again one step. So what will be the answer here? The answer will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and 7 will not be included. 7 will not be included. Just like a range function, the stop value is basically not included. So basically we take all the elements before the stop element, okay, but not including the stop element, okay. So we start from the start, we take the start value, we move up to the stop, but we don't take the stop value, we just stop before that, okay. So our answer will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it clear or not? Let me know, yes or no. Clear or not? Okay, just reply quickly so that we can move forward. Yes sir, okay, very good. Any other? Okay, yes sir, Arshita, Ishika, Meenal, okay, very good. Okay, now let us see another example. Okay, yeah, now let us see another example. Suppose if I write like this, 5 and 2, then what will be the answer? 5 colon 2, then what will be the answer? Okay, so basically this is same as this, 5 colon 2 colon 1. So both of these are the same thing. Now let us see what will be the output. So basically, yeah, so what is the start value? Start is basically 5. So start from the fifth index. Okay, yeah, start from the fifth index. So this is my start. Okay, this is my start. Okay, so basically these are indexes, these are not values, these are indexes. Okay, understand it. Okay, we have created a list so that index is same as the values. Okay, we have created it, but these values are indexes, not the list. Okay, yeah, so again your answers are coming like this, like 4, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so don't use this, these are parentheses. The parenthesis means this is a tuple. Okay, if you are using parenthesis here, so parenthesis means a tuple, and that should not be the right, because we are doing slicing over a list, so answer would be a list. If you say answer is 4, 5, 3, the answer should be a list, not a tuple. Okay, so do not use parenthesis if we are applying slicing over a list. Use square brackets. Okay, now let us see what will be the answer in that case. Basically, this is my start and the stop value is basically index 2. So this is my stop. Now the step value is basically 1, basically because these are the same thing. Here we have not passed the step value, that means step is 1. Okay, now let us see. Yeah, so basically step is 1, and the 1 means basically we are going in this direction, not in this direction. Okay, so basically step value is 1, and the 1 means we are going from left to right. Positive, the 1 is positive, that means we are going from left to right, so in that direction we have to go. So basically we have to start from here and we will move in that direction, and we will not reach anywhere. ठीक है, हम फाइनली कहीं पर भी रीच नहीं करेंगे. So basically what is happening here, we were supposed to come into this direction, but we are moving into that direction. So basically we have chosen a wrong path. ठीक है, हमें चलना इस डायरेक्शन में था, लेकिन हम चल इस डायरेक्शन में रहे हैं क्योंकि स्टेप की वैल्यू पॉजिटिव है. पॉजिटिव का मतलब इस डायरेक्शन में ना, तो स्टार्ट से स्टेप करेंगे उस डायरेक्शन में जाएंगे. हमको जाना इस डायरेक्शन में था क्योंकि 2 हमारा इस तरफ है ना, जो इंडेक्स 2 है वो ये है, वो इस तरफ है, बट वी हैव चूजन द रॉन्ग पाथ दैट विल नॉट लीड अस टू एनीथिंग. हम कहीं पर भी नहीं जाएंगे, तो बेसिकली हमने गलत पाथ चूज कर लिया है. तो जो हमारा आंसर आएगा वो आएगा एम्प्टी लिस्ट. ठीक है, तो 5, 4, 3 आंसर नहीं आएगा, आपका आंसर आएगा एम्प्टी लिस्ट. ठीक है, नोट कर लो, इसको ध्यान में रखना. आंसर आएगा आपका एम्प्टी लिस्ट यहां पर. ठीक है, क्योंकि हम गलत डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, जाना इस तरफ था लेकिन जाओ उस तरफ रहे, और फाइनली हमको कुछ भी मिलने वाला नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये स्टॉप कभी भी आने वाला नहीं है. आप उस तरफ जा रहे हो, स्टॉप तो पीछे ही रह गया, स्टॉप कभी भी नहीं आएगा, इसका मतलब कहीं पर भी आप जाकर एंड नहीं करोगे एंड योर फाइनल रिजल्ट विल बी एन एम्प्टी लिस्ट. ठीक है. Now let us see one more example here. Now suppose we are not passing any value for the start. We are not passing any value for the start and we are just passing value for the stop. Then what will happen? So by default, if we do not pass any value for the start, so just like a range function, in that range function में क्या होता था, जब भी हम start की value pass नहीं करते थे तो start की value by default start से शुरू हो जाती थी ना, list के start से शुरू हो जाएगा. ठीक है. और stop क्या है? Stop is here. So our answer would be basically 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be our answer 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Got it or not? Yes? Yes, sir. Okay. Now let us see. Suppose if I do not pass any value for the stop and I pass a start value, that is 2. And suppose I do not pass any value for the stop, then what will happen? If I do not pass any value for the stop, then what will happen? No. Let us see. So basically this is my start value and I have not passed any stop value. So basically our stop will be considered somewhere here. So our stop will be considered somewhere here. So yeah, my answer will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. Yeah. So because I have passed a value of start, that is 2. So second index, the item at the index second 2. And because we have not passed any value for the stop, so that means stop will be considered somewhere after 9. So basically we have to start from here and we will count all the elements up to the last. Okay, we will count all the elements up to the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the elements. Okay. But suppose if I take here 2 colon 9, then what will be my output? Suppose my question is this, suppose 2 colon 9, this is my question, then what will be output? Yeah, this time basically 9 will not be included. Okay, so basically this time 9 will not be included and my answer will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this time my answer will be 8 and 9 will not be included. Okay. So basically if I do not pass a value of start, that does value of stop, that does not mean that value of stop will be 9. Because if the value of stop is 9, the answer will be this. So if I do not pass a value of stop, that means I have to take all the elements up to the last. Okay. So basically this is your start and stop. Now suppose take an example, suppose I do not pass any value. Suppose if I do not pass any value for start and any value for stop. Suppose I do not pass any value for start and stop, then what will be my answer? Let me know. Reply quickly, what do you think? What would be the answer in that case? Yeah. So the answer would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, correct. Okay. Again, someone is using the parenthesis. Okay. Do not use these parentheses. Okay. Now, these are curly braces. Okay. Do not use curly braces. The curly braces is not used for a list and the answer will be a list. So use square brackets. So answer will be 0, 1, 2 and up to 9. Okay. So the entire list will be the answer. Yeah. But suppose if I use like this, colon, double colon and here I use 2, then what will be the answer? But in this case, suppose I use 2 here, the value of step is 2, then what will be the answer? 02468 एक आंसर आया मेरे पास, देखते हैं आंसर इज 02468. क्या ये करेक्ट आंसर है? लेट अस सी. So the value of start you can assume here. Suppose this is the value of start and stop value you can assume somewhere around here. Stop. Okay. And you have to take steps 2. ठीक है, 2 steps लेने हैं आपको. ये होता है आपका 2 स्टेप. ठीक है, एक और एक दो, तो 2 स्टेप्स लेने हैं 0, 2, 4, 6 और 8. ठीक है, सो 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. ठीक है, तो ये जो है आपका आंसर उस केस में हो जाएगा. ठीक है, चलो so basically till now we have seen several examples of slicing, and basically we have used the positive values for start, stop and step. ठीक है, so basically till now we have used the positive values for start, stop and step. ठीक है, अभी तक हमने तीनों की पॉजिटिव वैल्यू ही यूज करी है. नाउ लेट अस ट्राई टू टेक नेगेटिव वैल्यूज फॉर दीज. ठीक है, अब इनकी नेगेटिव वैल्यूज ले लेकर ट्राई करते हैं कि जब नेगेटिव वैल्यूज लेंगे तो क्या होगा. ठीक है, तो देखो, so first see what are the negative indexes. Okay, so first consider, suppose what are the negative indexes? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9 and then -10. So these are the negative indexes. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these are positive indexes, and -1, -2, -3, these are the negative indexes. ठीक है, we have studied all about this. ठीक है, so someone who does not know about the negative indexes, basically he or she is required to watch the previous lectures. ठीक है, so we have already talked about the negative indexes. Now let us try to use the negative indexes. Okay, so suppose if I want from -9 to -4, so what will be the answer? -9 to -4. So what will be the answer? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be the answer. ठीक है, because this will be the start and the -4, this will be our stop. ठीक है, ये आपका स्टार्ट होगा और ये आपका स्टॉप होगा. ठीक है, तो -9, -8, -7, -6 and -4, -5, -4 would not be included. So ये जो है, this would be our answer. Why? Because the default value of step is 1. So basically this is similar to this. Both of these are the same thing. ठीक है, both of these are the same thing. Because we are taking a step as 1, so basically we start from here and we are moving in the positive direction, or we are moving into the left to right direction. Okay, because the step value is positive, or so our answer will be this. Now suppose take an example. So now let us see. Suppose this is my example, like I want to consider from -2 to -10. So what will be the answer? -2 and -10. What will be the answer? Empty list, yes. Why? Basically -2 is here, so this is my start, and -10 is here, and this is my stop. Okay, this is my start and this is my stop, and the value of step is by default 1. Why? Because this is similar to this. Both of these are same thing. Okay, so basically the value of step is 1 and the value of step is positive. So basically we have to start from here, but we are moving in this direction, and in this direction basically stop is here and we are going into that direction, the opposite direction, so we will never reach to the stop. So basically we have chosen the wrong direction and our output would be an empty list. Okay, yeah, but suppose, okay, let us see one more thing here. So suppose now if I take this 2 comma minus 4, then what will be the output? 2 comma 2 colon minus 4. ठीक है, so what would be the output? Yeah, so 2 3 4 5 will be the answer. Why? Because this is your start and this is your stop. ठीक है, ये आपका स्टार्ट है और ये आपका स्टॉप है, एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ स्टेप विल बी 1 बाय डिफॉल्ट. सो you are starting from here taking one step, so basically this will not be included, so 2 3 4 5 will be our answer. ठीक है, so 2 3 4 5 will be our right answer. ठीक है, 2 3 4 and 5. ठीक है, and suppose if I write like this minus 2 and 4, then what will be the answer? Minus 2 and 4, then what will be the answer?
Now you are attending the online class?
Yes, ma'am.
Of which class?
11th.
11. How many students are there?
Initially, around 8, 7 students.
I want to communicate something.
Yeah, miss. 7 students are there.
Mic.
हाँ माइक
नहीं बच्चे.
हटा दूं या आपको दूं? अभी आ रही है आप लोगों को आवाज?
Good morning, students. Beta, from Monday onwards, we are going to conduct our classes through the NVF School app. Clear? I will provide all the links regarding this on the WhatsApp message. You can download the NVF School app from there. अब आपको उसको रन कैसे करना है? I'll give the information regarding that. First of all, whatever the 2 numbers you have provided me on the Google link, that is registered. Okay? Rest of the numbers has not been registered, so you will not be able to take your classes on that numbers. Only 2 numbers, whatever you have provided us through the Google form, you will be able to take your classes on that 2 numbers. Is it clear? Is it clear? Please give your response. एक बार माइक ऑन करा दो ना ताकि फटाफट कम्युनिकेशन हो जाएगी, टाइम भी नहीं है. इनका माइक ऑन है. बेटा प्लीज ओपन योर माइक. Now through that link you can install the NDF School app, whatever which I will provide you through the WhatsApp मैसेज. क्लियर? या फिर आप गूगल एप्लीकेशन में गूगल प्ले स्टोर पे जाके अपना ऐप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. जो ऐप रहेगा आपका लाइक दिस, इट इज शोन ऑन द स्क्रीन.